My name is Adrian Laverne, and I'm on the Baylor drumline. I also have an album and a single on iTunes, and on Amazon MP3. I'm going to briefly go over my own musical history and some of the things that led to this point. I started out playing piano in elementary school. I liked it so much that I chose to be Bach for the 5th grade Wax Museum project. And then I started learning percussion. What is percussion, you might ask? Well, the dictionary says, musical instruments played by striking with the hand or with a handheld or pedal-operated stick or beater or by shaking. Here are a few examples. Timpani, concert snare drum, concert bass drum, concert toms, the bell kit, xylophone, marimba, vibraphone, temple blocks, gong, waterphone, drum set, and some even include piano and electronic instruments. Then there's marching percussion, which includes the marching snare drum, tenors, also known as quads or quints, the marching bass drums, and the cymbal line. Then there's the pit or front ensemble, which includes a lot of the instruments I mentioned earlier. My freshman year of high school, I tried out for the drum line, but I made the pit instead. After marching season ends, we do concert season, and our school had 5 concert ensembles, and I was in the second one. If you look closely in this picture, all the percussionists have one hand in their jacket like Napoleon. We did stupid stuff like that. Then came my sophomore year. I made the drumline for the first time. It was a completely new experience, and I really enjoyed it. Around this time is also when I got Finale Notepad, a free and quite limited piece of music software. Here's the first piece of music that I ever wrote on a computer. It's pretty much the musical equivalent of throwing paint on a wall. By the end of it though, I actually started to develop some musical ideas. Then came my junior year. I purchased the full version of Finale and used it to write some cadences that my high school drumline played. I then bought a piece of software called Virtual Drumline 2, which is pretty much a library of high-quality percussion sounds that you can use to write music. I used it to write many percussion ensembles and drumline pieces, which are called cadences. That year, I was on the tenor line again in marching season, and I was in the top ensemble in concert season. Then came my senior year. My school was short on snare players, so I ended up playing snare that year, even though I was a tenor player at heart. We had a cadence that we played every year called Monkey Beat, where the seniors would get to solo for a little bit. Here's my Monkey Beat solo. I had a friend hold a cowbell for me because it had to have more cowbell. I got better orchestra sounds and started to write more orchestra music. I also learned a marimba solo called Rhythm Song. Then I went to Baylor, where I tried out for and made the drumline. Then I got Logic, a high-end professional music program. I had a lot to learn about Logic, but I had a lot of fun playing with it and eventually used it to create parodies that I put on YouTube.
Food, it's hard to survive. Whenever I eat lunch, I get this feeling, and eating lots of food. Let's play a board game, Do you like chess or Battleship? Are you in the game? On the board game.
I was on the Baylor tenor line again for my sophomore and junior years. My junior year, I was tenor captain. Just before the school year started, I compiled an album of 26 songs that I'd written with Logic and Finale and released it on iTunes and Amazon. And that's where I am today. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.